almost time to send your sponsorship proposals, but we just need to do a little bit of preparation. So in step 16, I'm going to briefly explain what you need to do to get ready to send your proposals. The steps are to watch this video, read the instructions, and once again, you'll be using a checklist within those instructions to take you through what you need to do to send your proposals. Big high five, because all the hard work is done. So you can actually take a moment now just to get everything in order and prepare to send. Using the checklist just gives you that confidence that you've done everything, you've got everything ready, and it will just take away any sort of fear or anxiety that you've made silly mistakes that so many people make. I make them. So this step is kind of to save us from ourselves. What are the biggest mistakes that athletes make? Referring to other sponsors accidentally in their proposals. It's a pet hate. I've heard it from so many of my clients, sponsors, and they say it really frustrates them. I mean, look, it's not a big deal. It's a slip of a finger on a keyboard, but it really gets their goat. So it's really important to make sure you avoid that. So how to prepare to send your proposals. Do you have the correct contact details for each sponsor? Might be worth double checking, either directly with them or with reception at the company, just to make sure nothing's changed since you were last in contact with them. Does that sponsor know that you're going to be sending them a proposal? Now, you should have already made contact with them in step 9. If you didn't, that's okay. Make sure that you do now and go back to step 9 and look at how that's done. Look at how you make that contact. If you don't already know, if you didn't find out, you can ask them what their preferred method of receiving a proposal is, whether it's a PDF document or printed pages. See what they would prefer and try to accommodate. Have you created a unique and tailored proposal for each sponsor? Well, if you did step 15, you would have. But let's check again. With each of those ones that you've created, get the spelling double checked. Make sure the sponsor's name is correct. You haven't accidentally referred to any other sponsors. Make sure the photos are right for that sponsor. And if you have any, include photos of you using their products or service. Make sure that your contact details are correct. And make sure that what you're actually requesting from the sponsor is correct. So if you're asking for product and finance, make sure the details are accurate. Now, this is a really interesting point, and from my experience and all the athletes that I've worked with, this is what I'm going to suggest to you. It's not, you don't have to do it, but I suggest it. So if you're going to be sending proposals, I suggest that you create a schedule. So if you use a diary or calendar, however you organize your time, plan ahead when you're going to send the proposals. The best days to send are Tuesday and Wednesday, because Mondays generally people are either busy or recovering from the weekend or getting onto other work to get their week going, and they possibly won't give too much attention to a proposal that arrives in their inbox. Tuesday and Wednesday, people have generally found their feet a bit better and they might be more receptive to some new content. So book that in for yourself, sending on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Then also schedule a follow-up email or call 2 days after sending. So if you send on a Tuesday, that follow-up would be on the Thursday. Make sure it's in your diary because it'd be very easy to forget. Now also schedule an additional follow-up call or email for 2 weeks after the initial send. If you sent on a Tuesday, schedule that additional follow-up for not the next Tuesday, but the one after, so 2 weeks later, and also put that in your diary. So your actions. Read the Step 16 instructions, fill out the checklist, and take any actions that you haven't yet taken. Don't forget, Monthly webinars happen usually towards the end of the month, and you can find out about those on the Athlete Hub, or you can also look on Facebook in the events tab. Get active in our community. The more that you ask and the more that you engage with other athletes who are already sponsored or on this journey with you, the more that you're going to learn, and that's going to really enhance and improve your experience and your results. So be brave, post something, post a question or a learning or an experience that you've had, and I'm sure you're going to get lots of engagement from the other athletes. Okay, on to step 16 for you.